we're going to continue. Um, let me. So now we're going to go to step 2. We're creating broker accounts. We have to create companies that will quote in the market, and we're going to create clients that can buy that stock or sell it. So that's the main purpose of this video. And then the next video will show how to make trades, explore other functionalities. Okay, so the first thing we did in the previous video, we created users. Right now I'm with a super user account here. I can also open another client. It is important to mention, well, I'm using Linux console. That means it is important to have the ncurses library installed. Okay. So in this case, I will access with admin1 to for the first time and start exploring the configuration. In this case, admin1 has option accounting module. Okay. In this case, the accounting module, this is the first thing we need to configure. It is very important because the system needs to account for commissions or movements in bank cash or whatever the values that we need to record here. The first thing is we click on number 1, and we have to create the accounts. We are going to use mainly for accounts. Here we are going to create commission income, and then we press yes here, and then we press 4 because it's income. Then we're going to add income due to, well, we can say fee income. Due to fees. And we're going to press 4 again because it's income. Also, we need to create a bank cash account. It's an asset, so we press 1. And VAT payable. And this is liability, so we press 2. So we configured the account catalog, but we need to link these accounts to the system functionality. So to do that, we need to press 2, link the accounts to the execution system. We'll need to enter another market admin user in order to be able to configure this. Okay. As you can see, I cannot authorize myself. Therefore, I need to have another. Let me check with admin 3. Okay, admin 3 is a high level, the same level as I have. So that person can authorize this. This is only for the first time. So this is not a common change that we have to do in the parameters. Okay, enter account number 1, commission income. Then commission income will be linked with number 1, which is commission income. So I press 1. Then 2 is income due to fees. So I will press 4. Number 3 is bank cash. So I will press number 3, which is bank cash. As you can see below, the accounts are getting related to the system functionalities. And then 4, value added tax account will be 2. So now we have everything configured here. Okay. Next is we can press ESC, or we can also, if we put the account number, we can relate again. For example, this is commission income. If you made a mistake, for example, you can say, okay, it's 2, not 1. Well, in this case, it will detect if it's logical or not. For example, commission income, you can say it's fee income. So it will allow you to do the change, although it's not correct, but you can correct it. This is commission income. Okay. And service fee income. Oh, sorry. Made a mistake there. VAT payable, remember it's VAT, it's 2. And then 3, it's 3. And then 1, it's 1. So I think we configured everything. Well, the commission income is not changing. Okay, the one is that we need to configure is this one, which is this is VAT payable. Okay, no, this we don't want to change it. Okay, I went out, so I need to reaccess this. Well, I'm playing with this only so that you can see how you can change it. So we were saying that income due to fees should be 4. Okay. Therefore, now we already configured this correctly. The next step is we can set the value-added tax in Mexico. It's 16%. We also need to have authorization for that. It's 16.0. So we configure the value-added tax. Every commission or fee has value-added tax. And well, we can see the catalog. And this catalog will record commission income, income due to fees, bank cash, VAT payable. We have other options like treasury or 6-view book entries or export accounting daily book. But we're not going to see that right now. We need to configure the system. Okay, so in accounting module, this is what you can do with admin 1. If I go to admin 1 here, this is a market authority administrator. Okay, we need a oh, I disconnected the user. Okay, this user will go out because it has been disconnected. As you can see, it has been disconnected. We can when we access users from the account manager, we disconnect users. Okay. Now, I want to check admin 2. I wanted to make sure that we don't have only market authorities. This is a market authority, but with status normal. So this market admin 2 regular. Okay, so we're going to access with this one so we can see what we have here. Well, this user has different options available in the main menu. One is brokerage firm operations. Here we can enter IPOs, and we can also review the status of a specific stock quote code. We cannot do that right now because we don't have any stock quoting in this market, so it doesn't work. We need to first we need to configure the market. So we press 2, and here we have several options like broker accounts manager. We don't have access to that one. If we press 1, you'll see that only super user can access that. We have option 2, market parameters. I need the authorization of another market admin. In this case, it will be admin 1. It needs to be a high-level market admin. And now we can modify the basic settings like the opening time. I would say 8:30. And we press 2 to set the close time. I would say 15 hours. Okay. And then we want to set which days the market will be open. Okay. So I would say 4 and then 2 for Monday, 4 and then 3 for Tuesday, then 4 and 4 for Wednesday, 4 and 5 for Thursday, 4 and 6 for Friday. So now we configured when the market is open. That's a very important parameter, okay? There's also the market intervention. We cannot shut down the server. That is only reserved for the super user. We cannot disconnect the users. That's only super user. But we can have, for example, instrument status. We can check the status of an instrument. The status is very simple. It's halted or working normally. Okay, and we also have send a message to the market. I can say, welcome to SeCapital version 1.0. The message has been sent. If I go to the main menu and you see the news box here, you will see that that piece of news has been sent to everyone. Welcome to SeCapital. Also, we can see it here. Let me show you. So all users will see this. Also, you will be able to see it if you run the HTML web page generator, the news one. We can do another video for that. Okay. Now, we need to create companies. So that's something that only a broker can do. Okay. So I will log out and I will access as a broker. Oh, sorry, broker. (001). And the broker have different functionalities as well. Has client operations, brokerage firm operations, and will get real-time quotes. If you press 3, you can see real-time quotes. There is nothing, therefore you cannot really do anything. So we need to start by creating the first company, we can say it. If you press 1, sorry, I pressed very in an anticipated manner. If you press 1, you will need to have an account number and a NIP. The NIP is like the 4-digit security code that each client will have in order to authorize transactions. Okay, we don't have any, so we cannot do that anything in that section. So we need to go to section 2, brokerage firm operations, and we can edit or create a client. That's the first thing we need to do. So I will press 1, and then I will press 1, search by name, and I will create a new company like Chocolatier Français SA. This is an invented company, and that's the first one that will quote in our market. I will press yes. And this is a corporation, therefore I need to press 2. We can change press 1, 2, 3, but I will press 2 and then 4 so I can save and continue. So the client has been created. It's a corporation. It is very important to set an NIP. Now that we have an NIP, we can continue configuring this. You can add this information like 101 Rue de la Marlière or similar, whatever you want to put. Nationality French. This is Paris. I don't know the state of France. Okay, and you can also go to section 2, corporate data. Okay, chocolate manufacturer. Okay, the foundation date will be 001/02019, 99 years. Isabel Fourier. We can also ask, well, in this case, we're going to fund the company from the market. So I'm not going to ask for cash deposits because we're going to fund the company. And to do that, we need to go to 6, set client status, and say that we are ready for IPO. It's 4. So I press 4, and then I press 5 to save it. Now I can press E to exit and save the information. So we have the first client, and this client will be the first one that will quote in the market. Okay, we'll continue in the next video, and I will show you how to create a quotation so that we can fund the company with money from clients in the market.